Welcome back to Go With Us, and this is everything you really need to know this week in Pokemon Go, running from Monday the 18th all the way until the 25th. As we look at our calendar now, this week is stacked. From Monday to Friday is going to be the Dark Skies event, which is leading up until the Max Finale happening this weekend on the 23rd and 24th. We also see the introduction of the Go Pass Max Finale, which is going to go live at 10 a.m. on Monday as well. The great thing about this pass is that it does offer rewards such as an encounter with Eternatus right at the end. The free pass for everybody is going to reward us encounters with more Dynamax Pokemon. We're going to get candy, including Eternatus candy, as well as more max particles. But if you do upgrade to the Go Pass Deluxe, we're going to get an increased chance of finding shiny Dynamax Pokemon. An Eternatus helmet avatar item will be available. We're going to get even more encounters with some Pokemon, probably Dynamax. We're going to get additional candy as well as XL candy, including Eternatus candy and XL candy. And there's going to be even more max particle rewards. But the big pull of this particular pass is going to be the tiered rewards. The first tier is going to give us increased power for Behemoth Blade on Crown Sword Zacian, as well as Behemoth Bash on Crown Shield Zamazenta, as well as additional max particles from power spots. Once we reach tier 2, Behemoth Blade and Behemoth Bash are going to get even more power, and we're going to get increased chance for wild encounters around these power spots. And the final tier, which is tier 3, is that it's going to be maximum power now for the Behemoth Blade as well as Behemoth Bash, and there's going to be additional rewards from max Pokemon that are placed at power spots after battles. What spawns are going down during this event? Spawning in the wild, we're going to have Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble, Squavette, and Wooloo. We have featured raids going down as well. In 1-star raids, we're going to see Sinistea. Please bear in mind that Sinistea could be the antique form. There's a 1 in 100 chance. If you guys want to check if you do have the antique form, just to praise the Pokemon, and your team leader will tell you if it's the phony or antique form. Appearing in 3-star raids, we have Galarian Farfetch'd and Galarian Weezing. Both shinies are available there. From Monday, August 18th until the 20th, Zacian and Zamazenta in their regular forms will be in raids. There are specific 5-star raids going down, which we're going to touch on shortly, but the main pull of this event is definitely going to be the Dynamax battles, and a lot of these Pokemon are going to be spawning on different days. For example, on Monday the 18th, we're going to have Dynamax Squirtle, Caterpie, Ghastly, Krabby, Shuckle, Sableye, Beldum, Latias, Latios, Trubbish, Sobble, and Hatena. On Tuesday and Wednesday, which is going to be the 19th and 20th, we're going to have Dynamax Charmander, Omanyte, Kabuto, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Pidove, Drillbur, Cryogonal, Scorbunny, Rookidee, Amped Form Toxtricity, as well as Low-Key Form Toxtricity. And then on Thursday and Friday, which is the 21st and 22nd, we're going to get Dynamax Bulbasaur, Machop, Chansey, Raikou, Entei, Suicune, Wailmer, Darumaka, Passimian, Grookey, Squavette, Wooloo, and Phalanx. Before we go on, I'm going to stop here. We've broken down this Dark Skies event in its entirety, specifically the Pokemon you really want to be going after leading up to this Max Finale event. Please check it out above here, and we're going to leave it as the end screen as well. Once trainers complete these max battles, we also have the chance to get the new special background, which looks incredible. It's time to touch on the raids for this week. If we start in 5-star raids, Ho-Oh is going to be leaving raids on Monday the 18th at 10 a.m. and coming into rotation is going to be the hero form of midi battles Zacian as well as Zamazenta for the 18th and 20th only. On the 21st only, which is going to be Thursday, only Zacian will be in raids, and on Friday the 22nd, only Zamazenta will be in raids. And then going into the Max Finale event, the crown forms of both of these Pokemon will be in raids. And remember, you need 1000 energy to change forms into the Crown Shield form or to the Crown Sword form. If we look at the rankings of these two crown forms, they are absolutely broken, guys. In the Steel category, they are ranked 1st and 2nd, both with that Metal Claw, Behemoth Bash, and Behemoth Blade combination. Incredibly strong. Let's look at Mega Raids very quickly. Leaving Mega Raids on Monday the 18th at 10 a.m. is going to be Mega Slowbro, and coming into rotation again is going to be Mega Pidgeot from the 18th all the way until the 25th. Mega Pidgeot right now is the 8th best flying type attacker in the game. It does need that legacy fast move of Gust, but with Gust and Brave Bird, it's a really hard hitting Pokemon, even though it is a little bit glassy. If we go back to the calendar now, you can see that usually we would have a Max Monday on this day, but they have announced that there will be no Max Monday on the 18th. While we're here, let's move to Tuesday the 19th, which is going to have a Spotlight Hour for Ralts. Ralts goes into Gardevoir and eventually Mega Gardevoir. Mega Gardevoir right now is currently the best fairy type attacker in the game, actually beating out Crown Sword Zacian, which is incredibly impressive. And in the Psychic type category, Mega Gardevoir is currently taking the 5th spot, so an incredibly powerful Pokemon. Definitely play that Spotlight Hour. Back to our calendar, the big hit of this whole week is going to be the Max Finale event, which is going to be on the 23rd and 24th, starting at 10 a.m. and ending on the Sunday at 6 p.m. local time. Just to blow through the details very quickly, in 1-star raids, we're going to have the return of the Leopard Pikachus with the different accents, red, blue, and yellow. And 3-star raids, we're gonna have Phalix returning in the train costume. And in 5-star raids, like we said earlier, is gonna be the Crown Sword Zacian as well as the Crown Shield Zamazenta. The wild spawns during this event is gonna be Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Grookey, Squirbunny, Sobble, Squavette, and Wooloo. There's also gonna be spawns for Caterpie, Ghastly, Chansey, Shuckle, Sableye, Beldum, Darumaka, Trubbish, and Phalanx. There is a very specific reason these Pokemon are spawning, because it gives us an opportunity to get the candy for the Pokemon being in Gigantamax battles that weekend. Every single Gigantamax Pokemon we have seen in the game will be spawning. So on Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 11 a.m. we're gonna have Gmax Lapras as well as Gmax Rillaboom. On both days again from 11 to 12 p.m. we're gonna have Gmax Snorlax and Gmax Charizard. From 12 to 1 p.m. we're gonna have Gmax Gengar and Gmax Butterfree. From 1 to 2 p.m. we're gonna have Gmax Inteleon and Gmax Kingler. From 2 to 3 p.m. we're gonna have Gmax Venusaur and Gmax Blastoise. From 3 to 4 p.m. we're gonna have Gmax Machamp and Gmax Cinderace. And from 4 to 5, ending off the event, we have Gmax Toxtricity in its amped form and the Gmax Toxtricity in its low-key form. The event bonuses will be additional power spots being active. The power spots will refresh more frequently. The max particle collection limit will increase, and it's going to be 2 times candy for catching Pokemon, which is incredible, as well as 2 times the XL candy chance for catching Pokemon. A good time to mention now to Mega Evolve a certain Pokemon, sharing the type of what your target might be, because that's going to be your best way to get the candy as well as XL candy. We will have field research encounters that are going to surround Kabuto, Ammonite, and Trubbish. Bear in mind that Trubbish is a permanently boosted Stardust Pokemon, granting you 750 Stardust per catch. I would strongly recommend stacking this Pokemon in your stack tasks and catching them on a 3 times catch or 4 times catch Stardust day with a star piece ready to reap incredible Stardust rewards. But over and above everything, every trainer will get the chance to battle Eternamax Eternatus, which is going to be in max battles for the duration of this weekend. If anyone is confused, you will not be able to catch Eternamax Eternatus. The only way you can encounter Eternatus is through your Go Pass Max Finale, and Eternatus alone is going to be the encounter. The negative thing here is that you may get a poor Eternatus that maybe has like a 10, 11, 10 stats, which would be very disappointing. But just to give you a breakdown of Eternatus, guys, this Pokemon is stupidly strong. It has a max CP of 5007, an attack of 278, a defense of 192, and a stamina of 268, which is incredible. And guys, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if you look at the Dragon type category right now, outside of max battles in raids, it is currently beating Mega Rayquaza with its signature move, which is going to be Dynamax Cannon, which we're going to touch on in a little bit. But if we look at the Poison type category, Eternatus is taking the #1 spot again, even with Dynamax Cannon, but it also can learn Sludge Bomb for certain scenarios. And if we ever get the chance to catch Eternamax Eternatus, it'll literally be in the top 3 for both categories as well. Speaking of Dynamax Cannon, if you guys don't know what that is going to be the special adventure effect for Eternatus only. What Dynamax Cannon does is that for a total cost of 30 Eternatus candy as well as 5,000 Stardust, it temporarily boosts your Pokemon's max move by 1 level. So if your Pokemon's max move is locked, it'll go to level 1, but if you've already fully powered up your max move to level 3, it'll actually go to level 4, completely outsizing the power it already has, and that's going to last for 10 minutes, but you can increase the timer with more Stardust and more Eternatus candy for it to last up to 24 hours. This is going to be incredibly helpful. Before you get Eternatus on your team to use Dynamax Cannon in these raids, please remember to use the adventure effects of Crown Sword Zacian as well as Crown Shield Zamazenta, because these adventure effects are really going to help you in max battles as well from an offensive and defensive standpoint. As we said in the beginning, we've done a full breakdown of the Dark Skies event, which is coming before the max finale. We will leave it as the end screen, but more importantly, we will do a full video breakdown as well to help you really maximize the bonuses, what targets you should be going after, and the best strategy to take down Eternamax Eternatus. Guys, the channel is literally growing by the day. We cannot do it without your support. Please continue to help us and grow our channel. Love you lots. Go with us, and we'll catch you in the next one, baby.